I'm Danny Foddrill. I'm Foddrill Fabrication and partners in Foddrill Motorsports. When I was in high school, the teacher said he knew I was going to end up welding or building cars. He was right. Just kind of started out as a welder, and it evolved into working on cars and then going to races and meeting all kinds of new people and having a bunch of good times. I think before I even had children, the wife and I went on a trip to Parker, camped out, watched one of the first Parker races, and really went around and met people and had a few people that were racing from Arizona, and they said, hey, come to the next race and you can help us, and did that for a while, and then that ended up racing with somebody. I kind of specialize in building trailing arms and spindles. It used to be for almost all the buggy classes. Now it's 1600s or 12 cars, Baja bugs, some street cars. Originally started building all these parts. We would hand cut or flame cut, sand all the pieces, machine all the parts on an engine lathe. Really had a lot of hours involved to make them. When we had the chance, we expanded into CNC equipment, which really took a lot of the load off of our manual work we were doing. And today that my son runs the CNC department, he makes all the parts for me, and then I weld them together, and then we heat treat everything and ship them out. All right.
He's mainly on the phone all day, so he actually can weld and talk on the phone, so it's actually a really good trade he has.
15 years ago, Denny Lee and I decided to open up an auto parts, specifically for off-road or hot rod. We've kept it going. It's made it through the ups and downs here, and in Arizona, I think we're one of the largest suppliers for the market. When I got into short course, my son Larry was probably about 15, 16. We started taking him to the races. In a few years, he started doing real good. As years goes, I stayed in the racing with a new driver. Seemed like I'd always get a young fella and bring him along, and we've done real good with that. Kevin McCulloch won a Crandon Cup, and this last week we won Crandon again with Bradley Morris, which was really the highlight of my career, I think. So I really enjoyed it.
Out for him this time. The last two times it cost him, and this time he gets away with it.
It's really interesting. The people that I know and their kids, as they get a little older, they want to get a job. So I've hired a lot of them at the shop and taught them how to weld, work on cars. They'd go to races with us. A lot of them turned out going on to other professions, and a lot of people that worked for me ended up going into their own business. Still friends with most of them today. Over the years, you meet a lot of people that are customers, and some of them end up becoming really good friends. Go to races, you meet competitors. Some of them you end up liking a lot. You really get to meet a lot of people. Like I say, it's really good, and I enjoyed all of it. Special thanks to my racing buddy for the last 30 years, who not only drives for me, he's a hell of a mechanic and a good friend, Tom Shaw. I'd like to thank my wife and daughter for putting this together and put me in as an applicant, and thanks to the organization and all the people that considered me worthy of this. It's definitely an honor.